Guys, Richard Rydenson here, doing my latest review. This one, it's better, a bit out of shot. There you go, some neat amiibos for this video. This is the second to last book in the New Jedi Order series, The Final Prophecy. Clearly that is Tahiri on the front. So yeah, just finished reading this book like 10 minutes ago, so thought I'd get the review done now. It's all completely fresh in my head. Which I've done with the last one of the Force Heretic trilogy. So yeah, as usual, spoilers for everything in the New Jedi Order up to this book. I've not read anything of like the last book. I haven't really read the back or studied the front and cover too much because of the risk of spoilers. But yeah, and the same for later EU. I've not read anything after this from like original EU, the real EU. So anything up to this point, effectively, like e.g. Thrawn and X-Wing series, but that's it. So yeah, straight on to this. Oh, and the odd film reference of all 9, 10, or 11 may come in. But yeah, straight on to this then. So yeah, really good book. Something I've noticed with a lot of books actually, when it's a large series, so not every series, I mean there's some like Song Classified that I'm done, but of the ones, that's just using some as examples, Harry Potter series, 7 books, Dark Tower series, 7, and there's that bonus 8th one, but that wasn't really counted as part of the 7 set. Well, the set I bought years ago had it in, which is cool. But yeah, basically, of those 2 series, and same with NJO, the second to last book's always really, really short. You know, well, really short, but compared to what comes after and before. I mean, Harry Potter is a good example. Each book got bigger. Book 5 is monstrously big, and then 6 is much smaller, and then 7 is like big, but not as big as 5. Dark Tower, which did a similar thing. And yes, obviously 19 is a lot more than 7, but pretty much same with this. You know, the last ones were just around 400 pages each. Unifying Force, book 19. This is a spoiler for it. Seems to be over 550 odd pages. That's roughly what I've kind of skimmed through to see the page number, and then there's a huge bit as well, which I think is the authors talking like to each other. So yeah, the second to last one is always really short in most series, which is kind of strange, but no, I don't mind, and it helped me get through this. I mean, I've been reading a lot of it at work. It's been quite quiet, so I've had more time to read, which is pretty awesome. So it's a secret what my job is, but yeah, it's one where I can read books on top of working, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I do like those sort of jobs, and along with lunch breaks and just being at home as well. And yeah, like today I was on page 100, and by the time I was done work, I was on like page 260, which is absolutely brilliant. And then I just finished it now. So yeah, I use Goodreads just to like mark off everything I've read, you know, rank them, the occasional review. And yeah, this is one of the few books that only got a 4 out of 5 rather than 5 out of 5. And simple reason. So really good book, amazing action. You know, Wedge is a general. You know, you're seeing him like in charge of big battles, in space. You've got Grand Admiral Pelayan again doing the same thing. You've got the other like leaders as well. Luke and co aren't in it because this is pretty much happening at the same time as one of the Force Heretic books. So Luke's, Jason and Mara are there. Leia and Han and Jaina, who obviously weren't on that mission, but met with Luke at the end. They're part of this. So yeah, I had a feeling this would be happening at the same time. I mean, I think that's how much so much time is passing in these books. Like, because there's so much going on, like, it's a huge, huge universe, huge galaxy, and it shows because so much is happening at the same time as other events. Like Traitor, Jason's story is happening at the same time as Jaina's story in the previous one, which was pretty cool. Maybe even overlapping it, but yeah, it's the same thing with this. So it starts with just a few characters, but by the end, everyone sort of come together. But yeah, my reason for the 4, great. Basically, the main story is, well, like Luke and Jason and Mara are on Zonima Secot in the previous book. They're basically, Corran and Tahiri find the way to it themselves. At the same time, Luke's there, but obviously they're on a totally different part of the planet. You know, they make a deal with the Prophet, and Nom Anor still up to no good to basically go to that planet, discover the secrets. There's the I'm pretty sure this is her on the cover. I think that's Nom Anor as well. I always thought it was Shinra, but I'm pretty sure it's him. And yeah, this is Nen Yim, the Shaper, who was like the apprentice of the one who changed Tahiri in a previous book. So she believes she can find out the secrets of the Yuuzhan Vong on the planets. They basically go there, smuggle them off of Coruscant and young Yuuzhan now, and go there. And yeah, it basically all falls apart. Nom Anor quickly kills Nem Yim, and yeah, kills the priest who's there as well, because of course Nom Anor is very, very character. He's the worst. I think he'd make it through to the very end, but my god, he's just so vile. He really does just cares solely about himself and getting to the top. Yeah, he's the worst sort of person ever. Like, Supreme Overlord Shimmer's just a beast in Yuzan Vong's skin, but yeah, Nominor is far more dangerous. He's deadly in battle. He doesn't care about anything but himself. He's happy to sacrifice anyone if it gets him to the top. He's like, I say in Game of Thrones, Littlefinger see the kingdom burn if he could be Lord of the Ashes, and it's like, yeah, he's just like that. So yeah, basically, Nem Yim discovers all the secrets of Yuzan's heart. Here he suspects that's where the Yuzan Vong from. She suddenly realises it and dies. And that's what pulls this down from a 5 to a 4. Yeah, the book even promises right at the beginning on the inside. Yeah, let's just find the page. That's it. Secrets of the Yuzan Vong, who they are, where they came from, what terrible forces drive them, are at last exposed. And they're not. They're not exposed. Yes, one Yuzan Vong feels them. It's Nominal might have as well, but then she dies. So we don't know any of this stuff except, yeah, this is probably the place that the Yuzan Vong have come from, but that's it. I mean, I'm guessing this is, the way they're invisible to the Force, like they can't be detected, is just due to the planet. It's got cursed them in some way. So, okay, I'll put this into the comment, actually, when I post this, but there's a big spoiler for the film, well, the book. I don't know if the film the film did touch on this. Watership Down, the great thing about the bunnies, which is like massively violent, particularly in the animated version, and not the Netflix version. Screw them, that and BBC, they cut it down big time. But yeah, so spoilers for anyone who's not read or seen Watership Down. Basically, there's the rabbit god. Like the rabbits basically tell stories about their like gods and their history between what's going on. I suppose it's like the what they call it, the framing chapter. That's it. Basically, the rabbits tell them, I think it's just one particular rabbit that knows this stuff, but basically what happened in the beginning, there were only rabbits, and the rabbits were out of control. They ate everything. They produced in like ridiculous numbers, and the god told them, the god is like a giant sun. Stop doing this, or you'll be punished. And the leader, Ella, always get this wrong. It's Ella Rera or Ella Rera. No, Ella Rera. That's it. He basically sticks his middle fingers up or middle paws up at the god and says, what are you gonna do? So the god basically creates predators, but gives the rabbits a fighting chance. They get the ability to run. He creates all these animals that will catch you and will kill you. But first, they must catch you. So yeah, basically he cursed all the rabbits because of how out of control they were, and now their leader didn't listen. And I've always thought it's something like this. Maybe like these Vong are clearly from Zonima Sekot. That's, to here he senses it through the part of her that's Yuzan Vong as well. And I've always thought that was it. The planet's got massive importance, and oh my god, I just can't believe I bought this recently. Just looking for Star Wars books, I always remember this cover because obviously Qui-Gon's lightsaber. And yeah, I haven't read it, thank God, because I'm saving prequel works for after this, what I missed originally. And this is about a planet. God almighty, who knows what could have been spoiled if I'd read that. But yeah, that rogue planet is the same one, and maybe there's secrets about there and there. I mean, even the prequels books apparently mention, the far outsiders, or the things outside the galaxy that make your skin crawl in the Hand of Thrawn trilogy. I don't know if they found mention, and then obviously that was written at the same time these were being written, so could have done. But yeah, I was just imagined that the planet, which is like a living symbol of the Force, just cursed them, removed their ability to be like seen and use the Force, and that's it. And we don't get answers, so bloody annoying. That one alone. This is all about, we're going to finally get the information, and then that information will help them win. Because book 19, that's obviously they're going to defeat them. I can't imagine it being it ending with them losing. It just, no way. But yeah, we didn't get any of that, so it's incredibly annoying. It's probably going to be revealed early enough in the Unifying Force, how the book's big enough. But yeah, it's kind of mad that we have to now wait a few days, because after this I'm reading a couple of other books, so it keeps them fresh. But that's how it mixes them up a bit. But yeah, I can't wait to get to that one. I even bought a new copy off of Amazon just because I wanted the last one brand new. And much like Legends strip, none of these have got Legends on because it's just a set that I bought last year. And whereas I bought Legacy of the Force, and it's a mixture, which doesn't look so great, to be honest. And some of them with the Darth Bane trilogy, book 1, because where I got it from, doesn't have Legends strip on. Yeah, War Saints was the other two for me, they do, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's nice when the whole set matches, and that's fairly what the Unifying Force does now, so no Legend strip at the top. Move out of the way, I don't want it to be in the video. But yeah, look forward to reading that, I admit, and it's actually pretty nice to have a brand new copy, like damage to the spine or anything. Like, you know, the last owners have obviously kept it good enough condition, but it could be a lot worse. I remember buying a copy of Pet Cemetery, the pages were actually falling out and missing, so you never know with eBay. But yeah, these are good. So that's pretty much it. I feel like I've gone to the negatives too much, but ultimately they're billing it as all the secrets of Yuuzhan Vong revealed, and we don't get it. It's incredibly annoying, but the rest of it is great. Great battle scenes again. Great characters. Corranhorn is one of my favourites. It's fun to see him back. Yeah, Wedge is there, but you don't see Gavin, who's like the official leader of Rogue Squadron. Wedge is there as like a consultant, effectively, and he made part of the new Galactic Alliance's war effort differently. But yeah, it's clearly all. I mean, just look at the size of those two books. Clearly, it's all being saved for the last one. And it's James Luceno as well, which is great. But yeah, so I should probably leave it there. So yeah, great book, but it commits a massive crime by not really revealing the secrets we really wanted it to. But thank God, you know, the planet wasn't destroyed at the end, because Nominor did indeed inflict some virus on it. And I can't believe he got away. It's like, it felt a bit plot armor. Yeah, he's got a lot of tricks in him, but the way they didn't stop him just felt a bit unlikely, to be honest. Especially when they're like, that's Nominor, get him. And Mara's like, no, you know, our Star Destroyer will catch him, and they didn't. It's like, come on. I know they're saving him to survive till the very end, but this is just like, that's just dodgy stuff. It's like, anyone members of the cartoon Animals Farthing Wood, you know, you love that cartoon, they held this toe. Oh, sorry, what? This is actually from there, Shadow the Badger. And yeah, in Series 3, the rat leader Bully was just monstrously full of plot armor. Like, there's a scene where some of the foxes corner him after killing a bunch of other rats. He just starts saying, oh, he's gonna, you know, they just growl at him. And he starts talking about how he's got more rats coming, and then they just let him, like, walk it, like, slink away into the pond and escape while they just growl, and that's it. It's like, what? And just kill him on the spot. And yeah, it's kind of like that, but clearly Nominor's the final boss of this. He's got Ofo Shinra, which should be fun. But yeah, he's like, it's gonna be good when he dies. It's like the cheering we all did when like Palpatine was thrown to his death in episode 6. So yeah, it's a good book overall, but it just incredibly annoying that we didn't get the answers we really hoped. But hell, this isn't 2003, I don't have to wait like 2004 till the finale. Oh God, if I was reading them back then, I could have done, but yeah, that's just like the internet weren't big enough in 2003 for me to be like, 2002, 3, to going through all the Star Wars books, like find which ones I should read, because obviously the NJO were out at the time, and they were the big one. I still remember seeing them in shops, but yeah, I doubt I would have even had enough money to. Well, I don't know actually, even if I'd buy them secondhand, they'd been cheap. But yeah, I'll save all my thoughts for like the final master video of some sort. But yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed this vid, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, where hopefully I'll have nothing but good things about the Unifying Force. Okay, thank you.